first, fast, accurate. You're watching WSBT22 News First at 4.
I think everybody's just drained right now. We're just going with emotions.
Don't try to go out now. Don't try to say, I got to get out of here and get to a shelter, because you will die.
We were warned about it ahead of its impact. Yeah, see how high that water is.
It was like watching the movie Twister, and you could see the debris field through it, and it was landing in the lake. And then all of a sudden, a spear like a 2x4 flew by and stuck into my backyard.
It's going to take time for power to get restored and for things to get back to normal.
Breaking news first at 4. Millions of people are without power. At least 9 people are dead, and already hundreds being rescued from floodwaters across Florida. Hurricane Milton devastated parts of the state. And look at this. The furious winds ripped off most of the roof from the Tropicana field. The stadium is the home of Major League Baseball's Tampa Rays. It was being used to shelter thousands of first responders and utility workers. But the Category 3 storm shredded the top of the dome. At least 135 residents at an assisted living facility in Tampa are safe now after being rescued from floodwaters. Police say they found the residents up to their waists in water. The facility was not in an evacuation zone. The water rushing in was from flash flooding. No injuries were reported. And several people are dead because of tornadoes spawned by Hurricane Milton. 5 of them in St. Lucie County, Florida. That's on the east coast of the state. This is video of one of the twisters ripping a part of a building off. You can see damage there. Police say the deaths were reported at a senior retirement community. 3 tornadoes hit the county in 25 minutes. One of them damaged the sheriff's office garage. Search and rescue operations are still happening across Florida following Hurricane Milton. Manuel Bjorkas reports from Orlando.
Hurricane Milton's destruction across Florida became visible as the sun rose, with rescue crews out in full force.
We'll come to you. Be careful.
Video from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office captured a team saving a 14-year-old found floating on debris.
Grab him. Come here, come on.
Scenes like that one played out all day, with storm-weary residents emerging from boats to dry land.
I'm kind of sick and tired of being sick and tired.
The Tampa Bay area was spared a direct hit, but saw up to 15 inches of rain inundating streets.
Every other street, if it's not power lines and trees, it's literally floods.
Further inland here in Orlando, you can see from those mailboxes all the way back there just how high the waters rose. The governor is warning people against walking through waters like this for their own safety.
Standing water can conceal down power lines and other hazards. Standing storm waters can also carry a bacteria that can lead to fatal infections.
In St. Petersburg, Milton toppled this massive crane onto a building and ripped the roof off Tropicana Field, home of baseball's Tampa Bay Rays. Even before making landfall, the storm spawned more than 24 deadly and destructive tornadoes.
It was like watching the movie Twister. It came closer and it was spinning and the debris was flying everywhere.
We'll do everything in our power to help you put pieces back together.
President Biden says the federal government is sending the resources needed to help impacted communities recover and rebuild. Manuel Bojorquez, CBS News, Orlando.
The South Bend Police and Fire Department's donation drive is still ongoing. In fact, the departments now need to use a semi-truck to get all the supplies to those impacted by Hurricane Helene. Donations are still being accepted through noon tomorrow. And there is another way to help hurricane victims. You can scan the QR code on your screen right now or go to sinclaircares.com to make a donation. WSBT22 is partnering with the Salvation Army and our parent company, Sinclair, to assist with humanitarian relief efforts across the disaster zones. Viewers like you have helped raise more than $302,000 in the Sinclair Cares Hurricane Relief Campaign. Sinclair is donating $50,000, bringing the total to over $352,000 already.